We knew that our brains would try to correct for the color of light hitting the shoes, and we also hypothesized that the more ambiguous that lighting was, we tried using gels and different kinds of lights, and we tried mixing up what was in the background of the image, all to make it harder for our brains to determine what color light was falling on the shoe. But we couldn't quite get the colors right straight out of the camera, so Juno took our picture into Photoshop to shift the hues around, and it worked. At least it did for us. So to see if lots of other people would see it differently, we asked folks around the office.
Yeah, gray and teal.
It's pink and white, obviously.
Gray and teal. Definitely.
It's pink and white.
It's pink and white.
Those are gray and seafoam green.
Pink and white.
I think it's gray and teal.
No.
Yeah.
Remember we called this an ambiguous illusion? Well, that's partly because different people see it differently, but it's also in part because for some people, it switches back and forth.
Wait, can I actually?
Yeah.
Well, now it looks kind of pink and white. Hold on.
You're
this
looking
like-
away.
Say again what True Tone, we turned True Tone off.
Okay, so now it looks pink and white to me.
I see pink. So the color changed in the last 15 seconds?
In a sense, Jay, it did.
If you don't believe us, we've posted some links in the show notes below that might help you see the other colors. The fact is, there is a lot we don't understand about color, which might seem strange because color is such a fundamental part of our lives, but it wasn't just the internet that flipped out over the dress and the shoe. It was scientists, too. Before the dress, researchers had never observed such stark differences of opinion over the color of an object, and they're still not entirely sure why those differences exist. One of the theories about the dress is that how you see it might have to do with whether you're an early riser or a night owl. The idea is that people who stay up late are more likely to perceive the dress as blue because they spend more time seeing things in artificial yellow light, whereas early risers are more likely to perceive the dress as white and gold because they spend more time observing objects under natural bluish light. Color adds this layer of information to your perception of the world, allowing you to distinguish between objects and react quickly in a variety of situations. But every once in a while, an illusion like the dress or the shoes or Kitaoka strawberries comes along to remind you of all the things your brain takes care of under the hood. Which is pretty amazing, right?